Hi, my beautiful twins. Today we are going to do an energy check-in for the Divine Masculine. Here is the decks that we're going to be using. And I'm going to draw two of each of these to get us started. And then these will be our individual sign cards. So I'm going to start with air, then water, earth, and fire. I hope you're all doing very well. We are heading into a stellium in Aries here. So there should be a lot of forward movement before we hit the Pluto and Saturn retrograde, which should bring some interesting, lessons for us. All right. Air signs. Interesting. Soft but deep feelings. So we have a lot of slowing down. My two favorite dragons. Okay, very nice. So the gold and silver violet flame dragon transmutes the old around you with wisdom and grace. It's time for transmutation, magic, and healing. Offer service under grace. Source dragon attunes you to the infinite. Be still in the silence. Magic can happen. Be in the moment. So these are two cards really of slowing down, savoring, blending in, observing, waiting, and a little bit of indulgence. And so I have been downloading a new, oh, that's so cute. I was just going to talk about this and these two cards fell out. I have been downloading a new healing modality around for the twins to use. It is with the violet flame and Saint Germain. So if you do want to connect to the Sonic Diamond Violet Flame, you can breathe that into all of your chakras and just see it coming down from your crown and going into each of your chakras. That's the first kind of step. Oil in my fingers. Okay. And the violet flame always transmutes any negativity, right? It's not like the death card of transformation, it's a transmutation. So instant, there isn't a process of death and rebirth. And you can always hold the violet flame in like a bonfire, or you can stand in it, you can put it in your home, or do whatever you need to do, hold it in your hand. Sorry about that. Shh. And I guess I drew color cards, so we're also going to draw two of these. Oh, I'll just draw these with the things. I'm sorry about the dog. I don't know what it's barking at. Shh! Stop! Stop! I guess this is the way it's going to be today. All right, we're gonna get started. Come on. We're gonna get started with Gemini here. Let's see what these. Does look like there's a lot of success on offer to this today. So very interesting that we're talking about transmutation, and we have judgment coming up and death coming up, the Sun, the Lovers, and the Six of Cups. So extremely strong cards coming up for. It does look like there will be a coming back together. I feel like I need more cards than this. I'm going to clarify some of these. It does look like you are going and you are undergoing a process of what it actually means to be successful, and it does look like to me that this has been a process of illuminating what you actually are in terms of a soul. As far as your person goes, I get the sense that they recognize who you are in terms of being soul family, but they haven't yet decided to heal their past burdens. So the good news is that they are looking towards the light. I really need more room on this desk. And they're looking towards you. Well, you seem to be focused on your purpose and your success, and it does look like that there is a beginning of a new cycle here starting, as either your relationship or some aspect of your soul's journey here on earth basically was put to rest and then reborn, or is in that process now. It's a pretty deep reading, honestly. I will say that I feel like they possibly will come to tell you. Even though we got the star in reverse, the star did fall out while I was shuffling. So they probably are getting ready to have some sort of spiritual awakening, because I think you've just undergone one. So if you'd like your own personal reading, I'm on Fiverr. My gigs start at $5, and I would be happy to do that for you. It's interesting that Gemini got the Gemini card, and here's Libra getting a Libra card. So hello, Libra. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. All right, so we have some heavy Sagittarius. Sorry, I said this is a Libra card because the scales, but it's not. It's Libra. It's Sagittarius. So we have some heavy Sagittarius influence here. Also Pisces fire, and yeah, so you are conflicted about how to begin making your new life. I get the sense that you are just overwhelmed with choices. Yeah, you don't want to start. You're afraid to start this passionate new beginning. It does look like that you just have so many choices that you don't know which way to go. You know, you see right now that, okay, both of you see right now that I think you've been trying to please other people. And this may have come from the father side of both of your families, but you've been passive and not in action. And you basically have been living in black and white. And the karmic wheel is turning. So there's been karma laid to rest here. Yeah, this is coming out for the masculines. I think part of their world is falling apart. Yeah, expect communication from them. So they're in their Queen of Wands energy. They're waiting and getting a lot of spiritual divine guidance as they finish out this karmic cycle. What's coming through is like not to be afraid of making a mistake. As long as you're connecting to your passions and your spirit together, this will guide you in a really profound direction. Of course, only you know what that is. That's your divine guidance coming through. So if you like your own reading or twin flame check, I'm on Fiverr and my gigs start at $5. So all these cards of light coming through for the air signs. Really a lot of spirit coming through for them. So we have the Knight and the Page of Wands. The Knight in reverse, the Devil, the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Swords. So not easy cards here, Aquarius. You seem to be being very mature and very connected. I think you're having to experience some deep emotions, which is not your favorite thing to do. Your person does seem to be doing their healing. Could be from addictions. It could be that they hurt you. And so they've withdrawn their energy. They are having a recognition that's interesting for me, that their unhappiness came from their mother and that they want something different. You too may have also gone within I mean, I get the sense that you've triggered each other to heal your wounds, and you're maturing or have matured quite a bit through this Hermit energy. I get the sense you're not quite as triggered as you used to get, and that you're working on mother wounds here, especially your person. Whatever somehow their mother limited them or hurt them in a way where they didn't really understand how to be an equal. And so I think they acquired a lot of bad habits to try to deal with that pain, which isn't uncommon. And you've inspired them to look at that unhappiness in a new way. You may have said something about this, or it just may be actually your presence that has prompted this. So anyway, if you'd like an in-depth reading, chakra clearing, healing, SRT therapy, twin flame check, I'm on Fiverr. My twin gigs start at $5, and you can find the links below. I'm also on Patreon and TikTok. I am trying to, so TikTok's a little bit challenging with doing the really short content. I find that a lot of the messages coming through lately are very similar to each other, so I'm not getting a tremendous amount of variation, so check it out if you want. And I'm going to move on to water signs. Hello, water signs. These are the ones that I'm using, yes. Did I get dragon? Yeah, I did. Sorry, I'm a little backwards today. Hope you're all doing well. Look at that, orange. Orange. Ton of sacral activity here. Fresh, unique, prize, rare, exotic, sweet, refreshing. Orange dragon brings soul families and communities together. Fire dragon burns up the lower energies around you. You are safe and protected. Spread belonging, warmth, and oneness. Bring people together everywhere. Be determined and inspired. Clear your soul pathway. Okay, in the intro to air, I talked about the new Sonic Violet Flame I've been downloading for twin flames to use. So go ahead and listen to that. It's indicated here, and the second part of the protocol is to use it in combination with your sacral chakra. And I am getting the message that some of you are holding trauma and wounds in your sacral chakra. I know for me and my twin, that is where our soul wound is. That's where our souls entered our body and our sacral. It's either that or the heart. I think some people feel it can be the solar plexus too, but I've never really encountered that. So once you do the first step of the protocol, the second step is to hold it into your sacral chakra and basically to just let it pull in all your energy into your sacral chakra, and then just let it burn and transmute all that it needs to do there. So if that's something you want to do, give it a shot. The violet flame is always very, very gentle, very loving energy. You cannot use it for anything destructive or bad. It transmutes everything into positive vibration. So also, if you're interested in working with sacral energy, I do a lot of that. And you can contact me on Fiverr. So I'm going to get started here. Not sure how I feel exactly about this whole setup today. Hi, Cancer. Okay, one of the air signs, I think Aquarius had the green. There's been a lot of overlap between Cancer and Aquarius. I'm getting some pain in my heart. One of you may have lost your father recently. I apologize if that's you. I'm sorry. Others of you may be dealing with your father issues, putting boundaries. Oh, so interesting. Yeah, the death card comes out right underneath that. So I offer you condolences if you are separated or lost your father or a father figure. And I'm sorry if any of you have lost your twin. That does happen. Okay, so we have the Chariot energy coming out here. Cancer energy. Ten of Swords in reverse is the middle energy. So I get the sense that your person has just kind of given up. Right now it looks like they've just basically decided to do nothing, decided to let's see. Yeah, I don't think you're talking. I think that they're running away from the pain. Four of Swords. Four of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Four of Wands. Okay. I do think they're running away from the pain of whatever is going on. I just see them not doing their healing, not taking steps to speak their truth, to end the cycle, right? You have the 4, 9, and 10 of Swords all in reverse, and then the King of Swords. So I just don't think you're talking to each other. I think you have a desire to move forward and a desire to connect with them, but there is some sort of lesson being taught here around you understanding that you are one soul, and I'm really trying not to be cliche right here. There does appear to be some need to balance codependent energies that perhaps originated on your father's side. I think that they've said very harsh words to you, and it's triggered some either abandonment, codependent triggers for you that need to be looked at. It has sparked, a pretty profound desire to transform and move forward. We have this 8 card here, so that's good. Try to identify how special you are and how beautiful your soul is, and connect to that soul energy and see if that can help you move that forward, understanding your uniqueness. All right. Hi, Scorpio. And if you'd like to work with me, I'm on Fiverr. My twin flame gigs start at $5. All right. Air signs had both these cards too. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I think Aquarius had that card too. Those two cards. So interesting. Very interesting, Scorpio. You are inspired to look at things differently, to look at your shadows and to deal with them. Oh, I had a card turn over. You may be wanting to move beyond the conflict because you are in your Knight of Cups energy and your person is in their Knight of Wands energy reversed. So I think you may be longing to reunite with them sexually. Another 8 card. Cancer just had that. And we have 8 here also. It does look like you want them to reach out, or you're going to reach out to them and say some sort of truth. They're busy. Yeah, I don't think you're going to get any kind of movement from them, although we have Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I just think you are going to need to focus on the ideas that are downloading to you right now. And your person is going to be manifesting some sort of different... They do want this stable relationship with you, but they don't think they're the ones that can bring it to you right now. They're dealing with the shadow aspect of themselves, as are you. And they may actually be physically apart from you right now. Yeah, they're drawing me to Brazil, but it may be quite a distance. Hence this 8 of Wands. But they do want you to realize that you can put your passion and energy into a cause right now instead of desiring to talk to them and reaching out to them. All right, if you'd like to work with me further, I can do private reading, and my gigs start at $5 for twins. Oh, look at that. 2 new beginning cards, Pisces. And Page of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, the Sun, and the Page of Cups. This always wants to be the king to me. Maybe it is the king. So, Pisces. I need to look at that really quick. I want to know if it's the king or the page. I was just studying this book and I can't remember, honestly. Yeah, okay, kings. So you both have kings. You're in your King of Wands. They're in their King of Cups reversed. So they're hiding their emotions pretty well, I think. And then you have the Queen of Cups as the bridging energy. Wow. Beautiful energy. Wow. So somebody is getting ready to start a new beginning here. They want it based on, you want it based on mutual give and take and much more love-based, not sex-based or anything else. You want it So I get the sense if you had your person on a pedestal and they had you on a pedestal, you're being taken down off those pedestals. It's actually, this card for me is very much about like everyday living, everyday life. There was some sort of idealization going on here. You both have been awoken to this realization that it could be, not only could this be like a very soul purposeful relationship with a lot of mission and purpose and truth in it, that is actually a twin. You know, I think you both accepted this. But there's also this realization that of the places that you need to step into, the leadership roles you need to have, and the guiding light that you're meant to be in this world, and also the realization that you have to live an everyday life, right? You have to live with passion and with feelings, but you also need to do a job in house cleaning and all that sort of thing. So there's this, these are beautiful cards. I mean, for me, in a lot of ways, these are cards that are getting ready for union. And I don't say that very often. You have two, basically, the Fool cards, new life cards. And if you didn't listen to the intro to air and intro to earth, water, please do that, because there is a new energy that is coming through to use that will help you. And it's very much, I see it a lot in this card. But, you know, you're having to balance the mundane and then the extraterrestrial, the super, you know, metaphysical, and the give and take is going to cause the desire for this to be upright, to be expressed. So there's going to be a need to evolve with the expression of emotions on both of your sides. Anyway, I hope that helps. I would love to work with you if you're interested. My gigs are on Fiverr. They start at $5. I'm on Patreon, where I work with feminine energies and how to move forward in that capacity. And then I'm on TikTok. So I'm going to get started with earth signs. Earth signs, please listen to the intro to air and intro to water as I outline the first two steps of the new protocol of using the violet flame for healing and transmutation. And interesting. These are some very interesting cards. So we have Silver Lunar Dragon. Bathes you in divine feminine light. Come into balance and practice peace, harmony, and cooperation. Expand your causal chakra. So that's, you know, above your crown. And Air and Water Dragon, which is interesting because I just said air and water, right? Helps you connect to higher frequencies. Trust your intuition. Develop your psychic abilities and be open to enlightenment. Express your inner song. So a card about authenticity. We have Ruby Red, which is a very like precise energy. like a laser beam. And then we have the Ascended Masters, especially Kuan Yin, and dealing with the emotion of compassion. So you are called to be in your, oh, that just fell out. You're called to be, in your thoughts, quite precise, and in your emotions, compassionate to those. I'm actually feeling very sleepy all of a sudden. So you may be not getting enough rest right now. Just know that, the Ascended Masters are guiding you. I get the sense with that lunar dragon that you're a bit, your downloads and stuff are coming more at night right now. You may have some trouble sleeping right now. I know with that Aries fire energy, a lot of people have more trouble sleeping. So it may be a good time to use that extra mental energy or physical energy in some sort of pursuit of writing or developing some sort of content or working on a business idea. All right. Oh, that's obviously wrong. Hi, Taurus. I wrote the wrong time down. Well, interesting. Okay. This blue-gray card really wants to come out today. A lot of and this death card too. Really, I think Cancer had both death and the Chariot also. So you have two cards of, actually you really have four cards on the top there of being guided by your ancestors, light beings, enlightened divine wisdom, soul family. You and your twin may be away from each other at this time. Doesn't have to be. I get the sense that your person is going to talk to you because they have had some sort of enlightening experience. Let's see what we get. Yeah. They're being guided by the angels and their ancestors and light beings to at least talk to you. What's this about? I get the sense you have a lot of there's a lot of pain from the past that seems to be in your mind right now. I feel like you're nostalgic for the past. Something was hurt. Something is hurting you. I said this in Cancer's reading too. For some of you, there may be a loss of a family member or a twin. And I'm really sorry if that's the case. I don't usually read the death card that way, but today it is presenting that way, especially both times it's come up next to the Chariot, which for me can be like a movement of the soul with those two cards together. So, and then I do see this legacy of light and ancestors, of them wanting you to know that they're still connected with you. And the soul family, just all these cards together give me an impression that there's loss here. And, you know, it doesn't help ease the pain when to say that it was divinely guided, you know, meant to happen. So I'm sorry if you're going through pain, but definitely know that whoever you love, who's on the other side of the veil, is guiding you. I definitely see your light, and I just really get the sense that you want to move beyond this, any kind of conflict that's been in the past. I do think that you are going to hear from your twin. I do think that they've been going through quite a bit of spiritual awakening, and they may want you to be there for that, like help them through it. Anyway, if you'd like a private reading, I am on TikTok. I'm on Fiverr, and my gigs start at $5. I am on TikTok, and I am on Patreon. The links are below. All right, let's see what we have here. It does look like you are in the process of really taking a big, hard look at what it is that you want and what's going on here. You may be wanting to bring back a business or back a job that you used to have. Your person really wants to connect with you. I get the sense you're very closed off. You may unguard your heart for them, but your cards really look like Taurus just got that. I get the sense, Virgo, that you're just very much dealing with other things, like your family business, your work, your something else. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, clarifying the 5 of Pentacles. There may be a divorce here for some of you, or some sort of legal issue. There is divine guidance here for you. The closing out of a karmic cycle. There is an empowered energy around you asking you to bring something into physical form. Some sort of resource that you can build that will continue to give you money into the future. Like, they're showing me like some sort of asset that you will be able to reap rewards from for a long time. Your person just feels very shut out, very left out in the cold. But you may have things that you're working on right now that you need to concentrate on. And if so, don't feel bad for taking the time that you need to take. They're in their Queen of Wands energy, so they may be being a little bit tempestuous. They may give you a little bit of fiery attitude, especially if they're a fire sign. All right, if you'd like to work with me, I am on Fiverr, and my gigs start at $5. I'm on Patreon and TikTok also. Wow, a lot of looking at the past. Capricorn. So it does look like there's a choice here between love and sex or passion. Learning how to be loyal, how to control our more base desires. I think that's what your person is dealing with. They seem to be in this party mode. Could be you, but I think it's them more. They're learning about loyalty, healing, heart-centered, unconditional love. Unfortunately, they're kind of going through it on this passionate side. Yeah. I think you want stability from them, and you want to put an end to this in and out cycle. With this card, I just get the sense of the Six of Wands, Six of Cups. Desiring for the recognition already, like desiring to have them say, yes, I understand you're special. I understand that you're my dream wish come true. I'll give to you. I'll invest. You know, here we have Queen of Pentacles, the Emperor, and bottom of the deck is Nine of Swords. They just aren't ready to face their shadow yet, unfortunately, is what I see. Where I think you already have gone through some Nine of Swords and you're just not releasing the burden. For some reason, you're looking for this reciprocation from them to validate you or it, and that needs to be released. You need to do your own healing and not worry about their healing is what's coming through. So really concentrate on that, on doing your own healing and not being codependent on them to acknowledge, you know, the specialness of this relationship, okay? If you'd like to work with me on that, I do, you know, work with the energies, the chakras, SRT therapy, and just a lot of different modalities to move forward on the journey if you feel like you're stuck, okay? So my Twin Flame gigs start at $5, and I'm on Patreon and TikTok for further help. All right. Oh, it's 48. I'm like writing down numbers that aren't even there. It's very strange. All right. So, hello, fire signs. In the air and the water intros, I talked about a new healing ray that I've been downloading, the Sonic Diamond Violet Flame protocol, and I give you the first 2 steps in those intros, so you can watch that if you're interested and it's indicated for you. Oh, you got 3. And so we have, oh my god, Alpha Dragon, which always reminds me of Saturn. Sunshine Yellow Dragon and Rose Pink Dragon. Helps you to help animals, prepares your heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic heart, harnesses the divine masculine power of creation, destroys the old, visualize your dream, help manifest a new world, open your heart to warm-hearted love and diamond light. I was just talking about that. And serve animals, heal, respect, and understand them. So you may feel very connected to animals right now. They raise the vibration. You may feel called to a new heart-centered, heart-based job or mission in life, where you have more daily interaction with, you know, more uplifting, heart-centered feelings. You know, you may work in a very masculine-centered job, and you may want to move more into a feminine, creative job that serves, you know, animals or humanity or some sort of spiritual purpose you feel called to. That black dragon always, you know, I always see the quill in its hand. So you may write about things. I do get the sense that your heart chakra is expanding. You're coming more in to hold more of the Mary Magdalene Christ light energy. All right, let's get started here with Aries. You're in Aries season, about to have a stellium in Aries. Beautiful. I love the Wisteria card. Very, very romantic. Wow. Star in the upright. Devil in reverse. 6 of Cups in reverse. Receiving. Do you get the sense your masculine is working on balancing their feminine energy, coming more into alignment with their softer side, their heart, which would go along with what we talked about in the intro. This is very, very watery, deep energy over here. Very Atlantean, sacred mysteries, hidden meanings, ancient origins. This may be, you may be getting communication from your spirit guides at this time. You may be closing out a karmic cycle. It's an interesting energy with the devil in reverse. This is more idealistic energy to me, the star. It's more about bigger themes, right? Whenever I see 6 of Cups in reverse, I think your person's not trying to be in the past, but trying to be in the future. They may be somewhat nostalgic over the past, their past love relationships, how they were abandoned, rejected, and they may be going through a healing of that and receiving interesting downloads of energy. You're just being quite strong right now. Maybe not time. They may be going through a tower moment. I get this more on their side than yours. You're in this king energy. I think they have relied very much on their player type manipulative energy and really not been in connect with their feminine energy. And I think something happened that triggered, you may have pushed them away, that triggered this tower moment for them, or they had some sort of recognition of the depth of their love for you. But whatever it is, they are looking at you in a very high light right now, very strong, very powerful. And it looks like you have work to do in the spiritual realm. So I would try not to get distracted too much with whatever they're going through, because, you know, with that devil in reverse, I think they're going to probably bring a bit of drama to you. Anyway, if you'd like to work with me further, I can do your own private reading, channel message from your DM, spirit release therapy, twin flame check. My twin gigs start at $5. Interesting here. Somebody else got this card. I want to say it was Pisces. All right. Hello, Leo. Knight of Wands and Nine of Swords in reverse. For you, I think you have withdrawn a bit. This card just wants to keep coming out. Okay. You seem to be living a bit in your fantasy, and oh wow, this was on the floor and I didn't even realize that. You're living a little bit in your fantasies. I think you're maybe playing with, I think you may be reviewing your inner child wounds from what you thought a relationship should be, a sexual relationship, and a marriage. What it actually takes to make you happy versus the burden of it. Your person may have come forward and told you some truth in the past, and it may have triggered you to be afraid of starting over, because right now they're in their hermit energy. Yeah. They're withdrawn. They do want to talk to you about this emotional bond that you have with each other. They recognize something in you that's an inner child. They recognize you have the same wound, I think, which is quite insightful. Maybe it's you recognizing that. They do feel a bit sad right now. They do want this. There's a lot of green. They want to connect more in the heart space. All of this is heart chakra colors. I think that they were approaching it from a logical standpoint, and that may not have worked for you, or some sort of triggering happened where you're looking at your wounding. I don't get the sense you're wanting to talk about it, because the pain is quite overwhelming still. But anyway, as you go in to do this inner child healing, which I think is the absolute most important thing for twins to do, and what actually moves you forward on this journey, I talk about it on my Patreon quite a bit. Guard that very vigilantly, okay? Hi, Sagittarius. Yeah, my voice just went crazy. If you'd like to work with me further, I'm on Fiverr, and my gigs start for twins at $5. I'm on TikTok also. All right. So The fire signs, I'm going to get this done before the gardeners start. Fire signs are going through their healing right now. Yes, Hermit energy, Sage energy, 5 of Cups. You know what didn't come out? Is the 2 of Cups. Didn't come out at all today. So interesting. All right. You are going through some sort of spiritual test that is igniting your healer capacity, your healing energies. I think your person is very, very withdrawn and quiet right now. This is for Sagittarius. They're dealing with their shadow. You have to deal with your shadow. Ace of Wands showing up is an interesting card. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. Wow. Somebody else had this fall out too in the middle. Okay. Don't resist looking at your mental patterns. Some of this blockage is mental because I can see that you're overthinking things. You're trying to project onto them. You're trying to be the really solid, stable one, and tell them that they're not dealing with their emotions. But you have to realize that you two are counterparts, and you know, they want to bring you a new passionate beginning, but you are not in the space yet to receive it properly, okay? So this is a spiritual test for you to wake up, to heal, and to become, to heal some of these shadow aspects of yourself. If you would like any help with that, please contact me on Fiverr. I do that kind of work all the time, and I would be happy to do it for you. And I can also do twin flame checks and all of the other things. And I'm on Patreon and TikTok. So bye for now. Hope that helped you.